Hello everyone, this is Pikachu OTC from Simple Trade and welcome to another weekly review in which I'll be talking about some runners from the recent week. I'll talk about some updates and I will also talk about free money. Let's get right into it. The first company I'll be talking about is the company PRPM. Now this stock is a special stock because not only we got a 260% run, but we also had the opportunity to make free money. Yes, you heard it right, free money, and now I'll explain why. On July 7th, the company issued a press release saying that they are announcing today that the company and its management are filing corporate action requests for dividends with FINRA and $1 resignation with the SEC. The company is ready to roll out its most recent and most ambitious set of business developments. The management established a record date, July 30, for the dividend. So this means that you have until July 30 to buy as much shares as you want to be a part of this dividends. Now this news was very exciting, and as you can see right here on July 7th where the news came out, we got 2.2 billion volume in one day that got the stock price to go from 0005 all the way up to 0013, which was over 100% in one day. Now let's talk about what happened on July 29th. The company issued another press release saying that they now announce new developments of record date and payout date for the dividend. The company BDGR is scheduled to pay out the dividend to shareholders of PRPM on August 30. The record date has been set for July 30. The record date is the final date of record by which the dividend will be issued. 2 shares of BDGR will be issued for each 1 share of PRPM held by the shareholder on that day of record. So for example, if you held 2 million PRPM shares by the day of record, which is July 30, you will gain on August 30 4 million free BDGR shares. In addition, BDGR shareholders will receive a Black Draco coin as its own dividend for each share held. So this news was kind of like a reminder for everyone, saying if you buy today as much shares as you want, you will get twice the shares on BDGR on August 30. So that's why the spike of volume, and that's why we saw some new highs, and overall we got a 260% run. But you could have entered on the day that the news was released, right here on July 7th, and gained not only the 260% run, but you could have gained the dividend on a low price of entry in PRPM. Now the question you should be asking yourself is, why didn't everyone buy shares of PRPM before July 30? And that's a good question. And the answer to that is probably because we have no guarantee that these dividends will be executed. We are still waiting for FINRA approval, and I guess we'll know the answer on August 30. Now let's move on to the second stock of this weekly review, the company MNGG. MNGG is a company that was complete silence for 3 years, and on July 16th, Minamar Group tweeted, MNGG new control block owners plan on reinstating the company in Nevada and getting it current with the new viable merger. MNGG is back. So this is fantastic news. Not only that the company is coming back to life, but there is a new viable merger coming in. That tweet alone got the stock price to go from 0007 all the way up to 0013, almost 100% in one day. And what happened right here on July 30 is the following. Minamar Group sent this on email. MNGG LOI letter of intent signed with an incoming hemp merger. Huge operator. 0% dilution projected. We think they are buying MNGG for the glory and not for the money. They have visions for MNGG being in the multi-penny range. in the works as probably one of the most explosive OTC co in 2021-2022. Watch this co get current in breakneck speed and then decide. So this is actually part of their opinion, all of this multi-penny range and whatever. But the main point of this message is that MNGG signed LOI with an incoming hemp merger with 0% dilution. So this is very good news, and just like you can see, the stock exploded 1.2 billion volume in one day, got the stock price to go from 0009 and closed on its heights at 0015. And from this tweet right here on July 16th, we could have made 115% if you held the shares until today, and it'll be interesting to see how this stock develops over time. The third stock of this review will be the company PTOP, or as I like to call it, PTOP. Now before I'll get into the recent event and changes, let's look at the chart and we can see two clear things. The first one is the channel that the stock is in right now between the 0012 to the 0016, a clear channel for about almost 3 months. The second thing we see is this huge green candle right here, and we can see that with only 320 million volume in one day, the stock got 108% from 0011 all the way up to 0023. And this is very good news because you don't need a lot of volume to make the stock explode. Now let's talk about the recent changes, and as you can see right here, the company issued a press release saying that they're announcing the approval of OTC application with the Stock Day podcast. And we can see right here that someone asked Josh, the CEO, could you bring us up to speed on what is new since you were in the show back in March? And he answered that he is really proud to announce that the OTC application was not only submitted before the June 30 deadline, but has also finished processing and has been approved. And we can see also right here that within 48 hours of the financial being public, the stop sign will be removed and trading will be updated. And also he is anticipating that by the end of July, they should be able to have the stop sign removed. Obviously, as of today, it is not removed, so it might happen in a few days or just a few weeks. But as we go to the Twitter account, we can see right here another update saying that the company has received the OTC IQ access to upload filings and that they are well aware of the new TD Ameritrade deadline, and we are working hard towards becoming pink currents. Filings should be uploaded soon. And that was the reason for the increasement of volume right here on July 29th. And it'll be interesting to see when will the filings be uploaded and if the stock can break its channel up or down. Moving on to the fourth stock of this review will be the company TXTM. And as you can see right here, we had an explosive run of 273% in just a couple of days. And I will not break through everything that happened because Troglodyte will make a full review of this company very soon, so make sure to stay tuned to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that review. But I'll explain in just 1 or 2 sentences what happened right here with this stock that got this huge increasement of volume and this huge breakout. So basically what happened was a speculation of joint ventures between RSA MMD and TXTM. Now as of today, it is still just a speculation because we have no approval whatsoever of each of these companies, but time will tell if that speculation was correct or not. Let's move on to the final stock of this review, the company formerly known as WRFX, or as known for today, ASTA. On the chart, we can see a lot of breakouts, but I will be talking about this recent one on July 26th. So what happened here? Before I'll explain that, you should know that the company announced over and over again to its shareholders that only after FINRA will approve their name change, only then they will start to upload filings and get the company current. Now on that date, on July 26, FINRA finally approved their name change from WRFX to ASTA, and that got this huge gap right here, and that got this huge gap one day after. And we'll go to the news right now and see what it's all about. We can see here that the CEO, Mick Davis, announced that the company has received confirmation that FINRA no longer acknowledges World Fixing Corporation and recognized Astra Vida Corporation with a new assigned ticker symbol ASTA. With this new symbol, Astra can finally begin to cast off the shadows of the past. Now we can also see down here that they will meet the new SEC rule, and they will update all the OTC disclosures and financials needed to become pink current once again. And this is very good news. And right at the bottom of this news, we can see even better news than that by achieving this level of transparency, our roadmap to uplist to the OTCQB, meaning a minimum share price of 1 penny. And more to that, their long-term objective is to become qualified to uplist to the Nasdaq marketplace, which is $1 minimum of share price. So that was the reason for the 274% breakout from the company ASTA. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly review. If you did, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any other videos. Comment down below if you want me to review one of your stocks, and don't forget to join our Discord community.